Welcome back then everybody, time for the next heat race of today. It is the 4SS Cadet who come out, and they will be right behind these Cadet 9s once more. Here comes Zach Mason, there he is, he will be from the pole. Alongside him will be Kano Caldwell once more. So Kano in the number 41 cut will be alongside him. Behind them will be Blake Whittle, there is Blake. And with Blake will be Marcus Ludby in the 66. They are the four bangers in amongst the two strokes in this one, in the Coolum Karts Triple Crown for 2021, round number 1 here at Ipswich Kart Club. They all start to slow it down then and come over the line nice and slowly. Now they will slow it up. Mason, Caldwell, Whittle and Ludby. Or to me and you, Zach, Kano, Blake and Marcus will be fully standing in this one. 8 laps of racing for the 4SS Cadets. As they all come round now, and Zach Mason comes around through the sweeper and onto the start-finish straight and start to slow it up behind those leading two strokes who come past me now. They all go through. Here comes Mason. There is Caldwell. Whittle heads around turn 1 now. There is Whittle and Ludby. Round they come then through Global Hub. They will be the last two karts on track. Ludby just in front of Whittle on the warm-up lap, on the roll-up lap, so got to get after it and get amongst these guys up front as they head around. Beginners of the karting will remember, these are the 4SS Cadets, heat number 2. Around they all head then, down into Askins. Through Askins, and the last two will just slot up to the back of them. Whittle and Ludby will now just cruise onto the back of that pack. Here we go then, getting ready into Howard's. Through they go then, through Howard's. All formed up now, Mason and Caldwell. That is Kano on that front row with Zach Mason on the four bangers race, which is kind of mid-pack. You'll have to watch when they come round through Global Hub when we hook up with them as they come over the start-finish line. We are green light racing and away we go. The leaders in the two strokes have gone 3 wide into turn 1. Zach Mason's already picked off 2 of them. So Mason and Kano getting out to the two strokes. Here they go. They put 3 behind them, 4 behind them already. They are hammer time in the 4SS Cadets. Through they come then. Mason, right behind the number 10 car. Through he goes. There goes Kano. He's got 2 between them. Then it's Whittle, then Ludby. Through they go through our HQ. Heading now down into Patrice's. Mason already getting onto the back of the lead pack in the Cadet 9s. Through Askins he goes. Kano trying to make through that traffic, can't quite make his way through yet. As they go down into Howard's, leader's already coming through Howard's and onto the sweeper. The 2 strokes in front of him. Here comes Zach Mason, through he goes. Heading onto the sweeper now, leads from Caldwell, then Whittle, then Ludby. As they come over the line and buzzing the tire once more. Mason over the line. Kano over the line. Whittle over the line, 5 seconds behind them. Run they come, there goes Zaki. Through he goes to the left, a double left now. Heads through into Electro and onto our HQ. There is Kano in traffic. Struggling to get past the P-platers at the moment, but Kano will try and do it on the main straightaway. Whittle trying to close that gap and get after him. Here comes Ludby, Marcus. Beginner, remember, the little number 66 got chasing him down through our HQ. Through he goes. In the distance there in the foreground, there is. Through Askins. Mason chasing. Onto the sweeper with Mason then. The leader in the Cadet 4SS's. He's got 4 2 strokes just in front of him and he's starting to chase them down. Round come the leaders. Mason will follow them into Global Hub. 58.149 to Mason. And he's getting onto the back of the number 68 kart. That is Riley Grand, he's catching. Here comes Kano, through goes Kano. He's also got a kart too. Oh, he goes wide. Brings it back into line. That's Leighton Thorley. He's trying to get past. That's a 2-stroke versus a 4-stroke. At the moment, Thorley just holding on to it. But here comes Kano. Goes around the outside. The big sweeping bit. Now he'll just blast past it. Oh, no. Puts the brakes on. He could have gone through. He could have gone outside or inside that time, but just yielded and pulled it back. Now he's going down the back straight and heads off in pursuit down into Howard's. Here comes Mason then. Almost caught those karts in front. Ground is the first one he's going to try and get past. Riley will try and hold him off for as long as possible. But the number 68 of Brandon, McGill and Watty just in front of him. For sure, Mason will get there. This is a 4-stroke against a 2-stroke battle. And Mason is now right on them. Mason heads up into Patrice's. Also, Kano. He's going to have a crack at Thorley for sure. Where will he get him? That's the question. Through RHQ they go. Next up it will be young Mr. Whittle, Blake that is, through RHQ himself. As they all go into Patrice's. Behind them, Marcus Ludby is coming back towards me now, but over in the distance it's, oh, Howard's, one's gone around. Mason's get one of them, he's got one. One down, 2 to go. And there is young Marcus Ludby with 4 laps in, 4 to go. The leaders in the 2-strokes are approaching him. Here comes Mason into Global Hub now. Mason through Global Hub. Leads the way from Kano Caldwell. Mason is into the 2-strokes in a big way. Round he goes through Electro onto RHQ. Here comes Kano. Mr. Caldwell, hammer time at the 41. He won the last one. Surely will be second in this one. Next up will be Whittle. Here comes Blake. Blake goes through into Electro. Heads on to RHQ and through he goes. Then the back marker at the moment of Marcus Ludby has got 2-strokes all flying past. Here come the 2-strokes. There is Marcus Ludby heading down the main straightaway. Going to get lapped by Mason any moment now. There is Zach with 3 laps to go. So Mason is about to lap the back marker in the 4SS cadets as they all go past him on the outside. He's going to do the same. Now he does the switcheroo. Goes around the outside of the edge of him on the flip-flop. Does it through chain brake onto Electro. And Mason now 1 lap to the good over young Marcus Ludby. So Ludby through RHQ. Here's P2 for Kano Caldwell. Through goes Kano. Still P2. On we come then, waiting for Whittle. There is Blake. So Blake Whittle, we'll see 2 to go next time he heads round past the starting tower. And Whittle will hold a comfortable P3 in this one. Meanwhile, Mason already into Howard's. Round he comes through Howard's. Through the 2 lefts coming off of it. Now the right-hander coming onto the main straightaway. Still chasing all the 2-strokes. Round he goes, round past the tower and past the grandstand. Mason, big lead. Still Mason, Caldwell, Whittle, Ludby with 2 laps to go. There is Zach. Round he heads through the flip-flop, the right, then 2 lefts. Through chain brake. Onto, oh, big slide from Zach. Brings it back into line. Through RHQ he goes. Follows the tyre marks, and here comes Kano Caldwell. The 41 has also lapped Marcus Ludby, so Ludby lapped by the first 2 karts. Next up, we wait for P3. Here comes P3. Blake Whittle chasing down also the rear gunner of Marcus Ludby, and Whittle getting after him, starting to follow those 2-strokes and get faster and faster. Whittle a 102 that time round. Quickest was a 103 previously. Already coming over the line then. And we wait for Mason to begin the last lap. There he is. Mason has started the last lap. Zach Mason will be a clear winner in this one. Goes over the line and into Electro, then RHQ with a substantial lead over Kano. Here comes Kano in P2. Kano Caldwell. Through he goes, through Electro, onto RHQ, and in the distance already, Mason into Askins for the last time. The checkered flag awaits. Goes through and past one more of the two strokes. Gets another one done. So another two-stroke scalp to Zach Mason. It is he too. 4SS Cadets. The coolum Karts Triple Crown. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, Zach Mason. Second will be Kano Caldwell. Here he comes over the line now. Kano gets P2. And P3 will be Blake Whitall. And P4, Marcus Ludby. Ooh, one went around in front of him. It could be another two-stroke scalp to Whitall. Round he goes then, heads over the line now, takes that P3. P4 for Ludby, who unfortunately turned it around himself. And goes onto the grass and goes dirty for 30. Eventually will come over the line and finish P4. Well done to young Marcus.